Hey campers, and welcome back to Hoops All-Stars Basketball Camp, gone virtual. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Andrew, and I'll be one of your coaches this year. Wait guys, if you ever have any questions about basketball or the videos, anything in general, all you gotta do is leave a comment on the video or DM us on Instagram. We'll get right back to you. If you guys couldn't tell from the start of this video, today I'll be leading a lesson in layups. So layups is one of the most fundamental skills in basketball. It is one of the most effective ways to score at a high percentage, and it is used all the time in the NBA. What are you guys doing? Grab a ball. Let's go learn the basics. Alright guys, so we're going to start off with the basics of layups. So to start off, we're going to be right next to the rim here. And we're going to have the right foot in front of the left foot. And what you're going to do is take one step and go up. Now there's three things that are super important. One is that you want to be looking where you're finishing. So you always want to be looking right at that corner square there, because that's going to have the highest percentage of going in the basket. Two, you're going to want to make sure that your right foot is in front of your left foot when you're doing this, because you're going to step with your left foot and jump off that left foot. Also, what you're wanting to do is bring that knee up. And a good way to remember this is imagine there's a string attached to your elbow and attached to your knee. So when your arm goes up, your knee goes up. This is going to let you get off, jump a little bit higher, and it's also going to keep you in balance a little more. So to recap, right foot's in front of the left foot, take one step, knee goes up, arm goes up, finish the layup. Alright guys, to practice this, we're going to do this 10 times. So let's get started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright guys, so we're going to be working on the left side of the rim this time. So the same rules apply. You're going to want to bring the knee up with your elbow. You're going to want to aim for the corner, except this time your left foot's going to be in front of your right foot, and you're going to take a step with your right foot and jump off your right foot and go up with the left hand to finish the layup. So we'll do an example right here. So left foot's in front of the right foot, take a step with the right foot, go up, and do the layup. And there is one more thing I wanted to mention, guys. When you're doing the layup, you got to protect the ball. You got to keep it away from the inside of the basket. A lot of people, when they take their step, they like to bring the ball on the inside, and that's really easy to get taken by the defense. So you want to make sure you always protect the ball when you're doing the layups as well. Guys, so we're going to do 10 on the left side this time. So let's get going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Guys, so let's just recap what we learned from the basic starting out to do a layup. So what we learned was that knee comes up with the arm, you aim for the corner, and you always want to protect the ball. So now, when you're actually gonna do a layup, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start at the top of the key. We're gonna take one dribble, and then for a right-handed layup, it's gonna be right foot, left foot up. And for a left-handed layup, it's gonna be left foot, right foot up. But the easiest way to remember this is, well, no matter what side of the basket you're on, your outside foot is always your first step. And then your inside foot is your second step, and then you go up. All right, guys, so we're gonna start doing the layups. So what we're gonna do is take one dribble, right foot, left foot up. We'll do it 10 times on the right side and 10 times on the left side. So let's get it going. All right. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Alright guys, so now we're going to do 10 on the left side. The same things apply, except you're going up with your left hand this time. And it's left foot, right foot up, inside foot, outside foot. Outside foot, inside foot. Alright, let's get started. 10 times. One dribble, right, left. That's 1. One dribble. One dribble. One dribble. 4. That's 5. That's 6. 7. That's 8. That's 9. That's 10. It's just to recap what we learned about the basics of layups. So the first thing is that in a layup, you're allowed 2 steps. And then depending on what side of the rim you're on, it's the outside foot, then the inside foot, then you go up. On the right side of the rim, you finish with your right hand, left side, left hand. And you want to bring the knee up with your arm, and you always want to protect the ball. All right, guys, before we get on to Euro step layups, you guys have to try this trick shot. It's mandatory. Over the backboard. And make it. Alright guys, now we're going to be working on what's called the Euro step layup. I think this is the best move in basketball. It's a great way on the fast break to create space from your defender. It's used in the NBA all the time. Some notable players that use it are Giannis Antetokounmpo, James Harden, and it was start to be known in the NBA by Manu Ginobili. Okay guys, so to break down the footwork of a Euro step layup, it's actually going to be like kind of the opposite of a regular layup. So to finish on the left side of the rim for a Euro step, what you're going to do is you're going to start with your right foot, like you're faking doing a right hand layup, but then you're going to bring the ball over and kind of shift your entire weight onto your left foot to put it off the left side of the glass. Now this layup, it can seem kind of awkward because you're off balance. Because when you're doing a normal layup, since you're jumping off the inside foot, you're more on balance for the layup. But with the Euro step, you're jumping off the outside foot, so it puts you off balance a little more. So it's kind of tricky. It takes a lot of practice to get good at. For the left side, we're going to practice it a bit. So the footwork is right foot, left foot, do the layup. So let's get going. That's the gist of what it looks like. Now let's do 10 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright guys, so just to recap of what we learned with the finish on the left side Euro step. Your right foot with the first step, you bring the ball over, shift all your weight to the left foot, and then you went up. It might have been a little tricky because you're off balance, but hopefully you did a good job. Alright, so now we're going to work on the right side of the rim finish. So for this one, you're going to fake going to the left side with the left foot, bring the ball over, shift all your weight to the right foot, and then go up. So I'll do an example and then we'll do it 10 times. So here's the example. So you're dribbling, faking going to the left side, bring the ball over with the right foot, and then go up. My backboard's kind of messed up, so that's why I missed. Now we'll do it 10 times fast. Alright guys, let's do it 10 times. Starting with the left side, shift over to the right. That's 5. That's 6. That's 7. That's 8. That's 9. That's 10. Alright, just to recap about finishing on the right side of the rim. What we did was we faked going to the left side with the left step, and then you shift all your weight over and bring the ball over to the right side to finish the layup. Shifting your weight is going to give you that extra quickness and bounce that'll really get you to confuse the defender. Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak. Everyone wants to know how he gets away with these so-called travels. Well, don't worry guys, I'm here to break it down for you. Giannis, he actually doesn't travel when he does this. So what the rule he goes by and what refs have confirmed is if the ball's not in your hands, you're allowed to take as many steps as you like. So what Giannis does is he does a hesitation move, throws the ball a little bit in front of him, and takes a step. And then when he fakes that step, he grabs the ball and takes another step. And then that's considered his first step. So then he can take a third, which seems like a travel, but it's actually only his second step. And this will confuse the defender a whole lot. So I'll show you a slow-mo example. So we're gonna break it down slow-mo, guys. So you're coming in, we're gonna finish on the right side of the rim for this example. So we're coming in, we throw the ball a little bit ahead of ourselves, we take a step. And then we pick up the ball, that's our first step, that's our second step, but technically our third step, but technically our second, and then we go up. So I'll do it fast paced. Alright guys, we're gonna work on finishing on the left side of the rim now. So what you're gonna do is left side, throw the ball ahead of you a little bit, do a step, grab the ball for your first step, and then second step, third step, technically second, then go up on the left side. Now the motion of doing these steps is like what we just learned with the Euro step, except you're gonna take 3 steps, but grab the ball on your second step, so it's clean and it's not a travel. So this is what it looks like fast paced, finishing on the left side. Okay guys, so we're gonna, this layup is really difficult to do, and it's really hard to learn to not travel doing this layup. It took me a while, and so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do it 10 times, but each time you do it, you're gonna finish on the different side of the rim each time, and that switches up the footwork each time. So let's get going. First time we're gonna finish on the right side, then we're gonna finish on the left side for the second one. Six, 7, 8, 9, last one, that's 10. To recap what we learned about the signature Giannis Antetokounmpo layup is that he takes 3 steps, but he only has the ball in his hand for 2 of the steps. So you do a hesitation, throw the ball in front of you a little bit, do a step, pick up the ball for your second step, but technically your first, and then one more step for your third, but technically your second, and go up. I guarantee you guys this is not a travel, confirmed by Giannis and NBA refs. If anyone tells you this is a travel, I will personally argue for you at your local runs. Alright guys, just to break down everything we learned today, we learned the basics of layups, we learned the Euro step layup, we learned Giannis Antetokounmpo's signature layup, and with enough time and practice, you'll be able to do the layup that we saw at the start of this video today. Alright guys, I just wanted to thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you made it till the end of the video. If you did, leave a like, and hopefully you learned something more about layups, and I'll catch you next week.